Hello grade 8, how are you? Hope you're all fine. I pray and I wish that you're all safe and sound at home. First things, let me congratulate you all for the amount of hard work that you're doing, for all the efforts that you're putting in to learn things even while staying at home. Hats off to all of you for the worksheets that you are sending back to me with the answers. Now, coming to the topic, this week, that is the 6th week of our learning program, the distance learning program, the topic that we are going to deal today is going to be very easy. I know most of you had a problem with the Pythagoras theorem that you learned last week. So this week, our efforts will be towards strengthening our knowledge of Pythagoras theorem. So we'll have more examples to make sure that our application of Pythagoras rule will be strong enough. So the topic for this week is finding the distance between two given points. And how do you find the distance between two given points? Using the Pythagoras rule. So let's jump in to our topic and know how to apply the Pythagoras rule to find the distance between.
Let's start with a real-time example in which we find the distance between the home and the park, where I'll name the home as A and the park as B. You all know how to name the points in a coordinate plane. A is 5, 1 and B is 2, 5. You all know that x-axis comes first and y-axis next. Now let us find the distance between A and B without using a ruler, of course. Right. Now what is this? A and B can be called as a hypotenuse? Yes, it can be called as a hypotenuse. But where is the right angle triangle? It is you who has to construct it. If AB is the hypotenuse, what is the base? This will be the base. And what is the height? The height is this. So let me name this point as the right angle. Okay. Now, what is the length of the base? It's easy to count it. Yes. Count the number of blocks. 1, 2 and 3. So this side is 3. And what is the height? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the base of this triangle is 3 and the height of this triangle is 4. That's how we can construct a right angle triangle. Now because you know the height and base of the right angle triangle, let's apply the Pythagoras rule. You know that a square plus b square is equals to c square, where c is the hypotenuse of the triangle. 4 square equals to 16 plus 3 square equals to 9. This totals to 25. And you all know that 25 is 5 square. So if c square equals to 5 square, that means that c equals to 5. Okay. So this will be the second question I will be solving. The task is to find the distance between the two blue dotted dots that you can see in the picture. So if I have to find the distance between these two dots, then I need to construct a right angle triangle. And how am I going to construct the right angle triangle? You already know the trick. So let's start. First, join these two dots. And second, make a right angle triangle. 1, which is the height, and 2, which is the base. So how am I going to count the number of blocks? Which is very easy task again. So let me count the length of the base. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So the base of this triangle is 9. And what about the height of the triangle? I have 1 and 2. So the height of this triangle is 2. So how am I going to form or solve the length of C, which is the hypotenuse? So the rule is C square is always equals to A square plus B square. So C square is equals to A square will be 9 square plus B square will be 2 square. So I write 2 square here, which is 9 square 81 plus 2 square is 4. So C square equals to 85. Okay, now C equals to root of 85. Don't go beyond this. It is not necessary that you find out the value of root of 85. Root of 85 itself will be the answer.
Okay, let us finally solve the third and the last example of this video. By this time, I hope that you got a grip on how to construct the right angle triangle in a given coordinate plane. So this example gives you how to deal with a right angle triangle in all the coordinates at the same time. Right. So we have to find the distance between the two red dots that you can see in this diagram. Now, I will construct a right angle triangle by joining these 2 points first. So let me join these 2 points, which will be the hypotenuse or the length that I am going to find out. So how to construct the height? Height is still where I can reach that point parallelly, and this side is called as the base. I will name this point as A and this point as B, and let this point be C, where you have the right angle. So this side will be the hypotenuse. Now, what is the rule that you have learned? A square plus B square should give you C square. So what is the height and what is the base? Start counting. So how many blocks do you have in the base? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 blocks. So the base of this triangle is 6. What about the height? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So the height of this triangle is 8. So A will be taken as height, B will be taken as base, and C is the hypotenuse. So rewriting the equation, C square equals to A square plus B square. A square is 6 square plus B square is 8 square, which is 36. 6 square is 36 plus 8 square, that is 8 times 8 is 64. 36 plus 64 is 100. So if C square equals to 100, can also be written as 10 times 10. That is C square equals to 10 square. That means C equals to 10. So the length of the hypotenuse or the distance between the 2 points A and B is 10.